So today, I'm bringing y'all the 77th build that we've created together in NBA 2K25 Next Gen. And this one, man, it's very special when it comes towards this unique build name. I got lined up for y'all today, the two-way pass first big. Now, what I really like about this one is that this is one of the most unique names that you can make out there. Really competitive at the height of 6'10", and on top of that, bro, the attributes that can reach a 99 plus are going to be the pass accuracy, the block, defensive rebound, and strength. So some of the best attributes to look forward to in today's build. And on top of that, man, I went into detail making sure that you can take this build to any game mode, from the 1s, the 5s. This is going to be a great build to get y'all started. So I just want to say thank every single one of y'all, the Rich family, for coming through every single day. And if you're new, man, that's okay. So if it's your first time coming through, bro, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. Now from here, man, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of today's build. But before we get started, I just gotta say thank God, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I will definitely be sure to get back to you with a response. So with this build, man, we're gonna be putting this one under the center position. Now, as far as when it comes towards that height, we're gonna go with 6'10". Getting into that weight, leave this at 250 with a 7'6" wingspan. So max wingspan is really gonna make this build overpowered defensively. I'm really happy that this is gonna be one of the better, more unique builds that you can use right now as of season 2 going into season 3. So once again, man, we got the holiday season coming around. So if y'all have any new builds that y'all want to see, tips, let me know and I will definitely be sure to get y'all right. So before we get started with any part of this build, the first area that I always recommend to go after is going to be the physicals, and that's going to allow you to see which badges, animations, and also takeovers you unlock as we go about the build making to get it to 99 overall. So when it comes towards this speed today, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 74. As you get into the breakdown of the agility, let's go with a 67. 91 when it comes towards the actual strength today, with a 74 when it comes towards this vertical. So as you can see, I'm not focused too much on this area. The only area that I would say is the most important for my liking is going to be the strength. The 91, that's going to be crucial to stop big man, post scorers, paint mashers. So from here, let's start from the top down. As far as when it comes towards the finishing today, let's go with a 73 for that close shot. Now, as you get into the breakdown of that driving layup, I'm going to go with an 80. Moving more down the line when it comes towards this driving dunk, let's go with a 70 here. And as you can see with this standing dunk, I'm going to go all the way up to an 81. Now for that post control, this is optional, but I'm actually leaving this as is. On most other builds, I would definitely consider upgrading this, but I'm going for every single build name in NBA 2K25, y'all. I'm doing it for the Rich family, so if you haven't done so already, be sure to smash that like button, man. So as far as when it comes towards the animations, you do get those pro standing contact dunks, some of the upgraded dunk packages as well, with the best layup style. So with this build, you're gonna unlock the Giannis Antetokounmpo layup style. And for this height and a big man, bro, that's the best layup style to put on for any big that can get it. Now, as far as when it comes towards this mid-range shot, I'm gonna put this up to a 70. As we get to the breakdown of that three-pointer, let's go with a 76. And then moving into that free throw, I'm going to go with a 73. So this is really crucial. On most builds, I like to go with at least a 70 free throw to take it into the rec. Even the 5s, really any 5 settings. So now with this three-pointer, bro, you're definitely going to be able to create a jump shot that are going to have some pretty nice ratings. So the next area that we're diving into is going to be this pass accuracy. Put it up to an 89. Moving into that ball handle, let's go with a 77. And then as you can see, when it comes towards the actual speed with ball, leave this at a 57. The rest of the attributes, we're going to throw them towards that defensive side. But as far as for the offense, man, I don't think, we're weak in any area, especially considering that you can do a little bit of everything. I really got to say my favorite part about this build today is going to be that defensive end, but I'm happy that you do get those pro dribble animations. Also, a lot of the upgraded passing styles as well. I think this is going to be a really nice build for the 5s. Now, when it comes towards this interior defense, let's go up to an 82. As we get to the breakdown of the perimeter, I'm going to go with a 72. Moving into that steal, bro, let's go with a 60. And then as you can see with that block, let's go all the way up to an 84. Now, when it comes towards this defensive rebound and the offensive, this is really optional. So what I like to do for this specific build, I'm going to go with a higher defensive rebound than my offensive. But if you want to interchange these, feel free to do so. Now, let's go with an 85 when it comes towards that defensive. Moving into the actual offensive, offensive, I'm going to go with a 70. And once you get this build maxed out to 99 overall, this is what we're going to be looking like. So, you know, on the defensive side, I think we hit the minimum thresholds not only to guard up on the perimeter, but you're still a threat, you know, from guarding, you know, a three-point shot being taken, the interior, you have the strength to go with it as well. This is one of the best all-around builds that I've made for y'all, so I would really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts so far. Is there anything that you potentially would change? Now that's just a small part of what the build can actually do, because the badges are going to tell a different story. So we get one Hall of Fame, and that's going to be Strong Handle. Easily been one of my favorite implemented badges when it comes towards 2K in the previous years. Now when it comes towards the gold, we get Dimer. You're also going to get Aerial Wizard, Brick Wall, Break Starter, and also Box Out Beast. Really relying on the defense when it comes towards some of these badges, but Break Starter, I think that's going to be perfect for this rating. Really allows you to be an elite passer. And as far as when it comes towards these silver badges, we get Paint Patroller, Pogo Stick, you get Physical Finisher, Rise Up. From there we get Versatile Visionary, Rebound Chaser, Post Lockdown. You also get Float Game, Immovable Enforcer, On-Ball Pest, and also Pipeline Denier. So I gotta say, bro, I don't think we're weak and on really anywhere for this build. You know, I can say if you want to upgrade something from, let's say, the speed with ball, maybe the pulse control, but if you're, you know, a real 2K player who likes to have fun and really, you know, put your skill to the test, this is going to be a build for you, because if you get good at using this build, bro, I think this is going to be, you know, one of the best builds to use throughout the year, because if you're able to score at ease with these ratings, and I've actually used it, I think this is a really nice build that, you know, it has no weakness or point of attacks that you can say you're weak in, because let's say you're going up against a straight post scorer. You have that 91 strength to go with it. Also the defensive badges. Now, let's say you're guarding somebody like 5'9" to 6'3". You're not slow in this build, bro. And on top of that, we have the perimeter defense to go with it. A little bit when it comes towards the steal as well, but a 7'6" wingspan, think about that as well. So I gotta say, all around, I think this is a catfish in my opinion. So when it comes towards the bronze badges, you get Challenger. We're also getting Handles for Days, Ankle Assassin, Shifty Shooter. From there, we do get Set Shot Specialist, Unpluckable. We also get Paint Prodigy, Deadeye, Interceptor, and Bailout. So we get a lot of key badges, bro, especially considering I know that you can shoot with a lower 3-point rating this year. I did decide to go with a 76, also just, you know, for badge purposes and the jump shots that you can unlock. So let's just say you wanted to lower it to a 70. That's another option to get more out of other areas, but it all comes down to your preference. I'm trying to go for the build name today. You know, this is about the 77, 76 build that we've created together. I'm going to find every single build in NBA 2K25 for y'all. But what's going to take this build in, you know, a different category and really into a different level is going to be these takeovers. So we get close to about, you know, 15 to 20. So we get Board Beast, Bully, Fortress. You know, that's actually a really great takeover, getting a +8 put towards your strength and 3-point shot. Now, I personally, when I'm going try hard, bro, I like to put on Great Wall Takeover ability, the +15 put towards that strength. You can't go wrong with it, especially on a build that already has a 91. If, you know, 2K allows us to get attributes over a 100, that's going to put this build easily at least a 106, bro, when it's all said and done. So just something to think about. Not a lot of builds are going to have that high of a strength if you use this takeover. Now, you also get Horse. I personally do like this just because of the takeover ability to see the future. But even when it comes towards the boost that we get for the rebounding and the vertical, that's not bad at all. Now, you get Orchestrator here, Physicality, SWAT Specimen. You also get the Commander. Splash Tower with a +8 put towards that 3-point shot in the interior defense. Marksman Takeover ability. It's a really nice takeover, bro. Now, we also get Paint Dominance, Intimidator, Grit, Glass Gunner. This is one of the only takeovers that does give you a +8 put towards the 3-pointer and also both rebounding stats. So, you know, with Marksman Shooting Takeover ability, that's not a bad option. Now, you know, you get Eraser, the +15 put towards that block, and also Break Igniter. So there's really no bad options when it comes towards these takeovers. If you want to go a certain way, being towards, you know, more the offensive side, you can definitely pick that. Or even if you want to split it down the middle a little bit towards the shooting and the interior defense, or even, you know, let's say the rebounding and the playmaking, you definitely have the options to go after what you want to make on this build. As far as when it comes towards these cap breakers, something that I really just want to recommend to y'all is, let's just go ahead and say you throw it towards the pass accuracy. We can potentially get Bailout on the silver tier if you use 2 cap breakers. So even if you wanted to throw it more towards, let's say, the standing dunk to get elite dunk packages, you know, that's another option, but you do need to unlock 2 sets of the first set and the second set of 5 cap breakers. Just something to think about. You can, you know, possibly even get, you know, an 80 driving dunk to get more out of this area, or a 90 driving layup with 10 cap breakers, bro. Now, you also get the season 2 plus 1 cap breaker, so there's a lot of little different boosts that you can consider on this build. However, the best way to go about it is what you're seeing on screen today, man. So let me know, what would you do to make this build a little bit better? Is there anything that you see that, you know, I could fix to, you know, get more out of the attributes, maybe a certain animation? Let's go ahead and move forward, and I really just want to say thank every single one of you who made it to the very end. God bless you, man. You are officially a part of the Rich family. Now, when it comes towards this build, we get comparisons of Onoki, Okongwu, Bam Adebayo, and Alfred Sengun, bro. And together, at the 77th build, we found the 2-way pass first big. Now, I like the fact that it's completable. You can easily take it right now into almost any game mode and setting and find success with it, bro. I'm not trying to bring y'all the rare builds that are not usable. You know, I found a few of them, but I'm going to save those for the very end, man. So I'd rather put out, you know, the better rare builds first and work my way through them. Let me know, though, is this going to be a build that you're looking to make? I like the rarity of the build name. I think it's a nice 5s and rec build, but as far as for, you know, making adjustments, feel free to do so now. You may get a different build name. And, you know, I just want to say thank every single one of y'all one more time. You know, none of this would be possible without y'all. And, of course, number 1, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, building the most positive, Christ-like-minded 2K community here on YouTube, bro. So I just need you to know that I appreciate you, man. I love y'all. Y'all are my brothers and sisters out there. I got another video dropping for y'all tomorrow. And I also got, you know, the jump shot tutorials for y'all, the dribble tutorials. Be ready, man. So if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said, though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.